News from New York City, where we want to fill you in. A plane that was on its final approach to New York's LaGuardia Airport reported having to avoid a drone in the sky. Tom Costello covers the aviation industry for NBC News and joins us now. So, Tom, explain this. What happened?
It's becoming a bigger and bigger problem. As you know, we report on these, it seems, weekly. We now have Shuttle America Flight 2708. It was inbound from Washington Reagan into LaGuardia at about 11 o'clock this morning, an Embraer regional jet on final approach when suddenly it noticed there was what it calls a quadcopter, a drone right ahead of it and just a little bit below it. With that, the pilot of this Shuttle America flight had to climb 200 feet to avoid an impact with one of these drones. Then the plane landed safely at LaGuardia at about 11:02 p.m. You know, the concern here is that if you were to possibly ingest one of these drones into an engine, the concern is what kind of damage that could do to an engine, because of course we're aware following the miracle on the Hudson landing when that plane ingested a bunch of birds and it literally took out both engines. So there's concern about whether these types of drones might do that kind of damage to an in-flight plane, whether it hit if it hit the windshield at just the right angle, whether it could do damage. So this is becoming a bigger and bigger problem. The rules, according to the FAA, let me try that again. The rules state that nobody can fly a drone above 400 feet or within 5 miles of an airport. So it would appear that whoever was flying this drone was operating in violation of FAA regs. Thomas?
We know that it's a bigger concern about how the FAA is supposed to monitor more private use of drones. We don't have any idea, though, about who was behind, who launched this, correct?
We don't know. And the problem is, as I mentioned, it's becoming, a weekly event where some aircraft, some commercial pilot somewhere in the country reports a close call with a drone that is operating, in violation of airspace. This is the Wild West right now as it relates to drones, and trying to come up with a formula in which you can allow some drone use but also protect commercial aviation and prevent a tragedy is really a top priority.
NBC's Tom Costello. Tom, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.